Hi guys, I'm Andy, welcome back to Backpacking UK, the YouTube channel that's all about hiking, backpacking and wild camping. Right, today be reviewing a fantastic GPS watch. This is the COROS Vertix 2S watch. It's a true Garmin contender. It's not just me that thinks this is good. The Great Outdoors magazine has just made this an award winner too. So today I'm going to show you a bit of a summary of the features. I'm going to show you it in use. Been using it all year. I've used it for cycling, running, walking and hiking as well. And it's never let me down. Now the battery life on this watch is massive, which makes it absolutely perfect for adventure and multi-day backpacking trips. The GPS locks on really quickly and securely and has never dropped out. The heart rate monitor on it as well locks on straight away and doesn't lose either. So it's a very, very reliable GPS watch. So here we have the COROS Vertix 2S in blue. You can also get it in light grey and black. Now inside the box you've got the instructions at the back, you've got the main watch, spare strap and the charging cable. Now the charging cable, very similar to Garmin. This charges in just an hour and a half, which is absolutely amazing really. The battery life on this watch is huge. So it's 48 days regular use, 36 days with sleep tracking, 118 hours in standard GPS mode, 73 hours with all systems on, and 43 hours in dual frequency. And to charge it up in just 1.5 hours is really, really useful. Now, the weight of this watch is 61 grams. With the silicone band, it's 87 grams. With the nylon band, which I think is perfect for fitness, it's 70 grams. Now, the size of the watch is 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters, and including the heart rate sensor on the bottom there, it's 17.6 millimeters. The display resolution's 280 by 280. Display size is 1.4 inches or 26 centimeters. Now this is fully customizable, the screen that you've got on here. This is just the screen that I've chosen, but you've got like calories burnt, step counter, travel distance, intensity minutes, stress tracking. This watch monitors your sleep and all sorts. Now this is a really, really smart blue coating. So it's a titanium alloy bezel and casing with a PVD coating. It's got 3 buttons on the side. This is a main sort of jog wheel. Now on the back you'll see this is the just next generation heart rate monitor. It's really, really quite accurate and locks on really fast as well. It's water resistant to 100 meters. I think it's actually a great looking watch myself. I've got fairly small wrists and it doesn't look too out of place on me at all. Now, as you'd expect from a GPS watch, it uses different GPS systems. Now outside it will log on really, really fast to the GPS signal. It really is fast and it's never ever dropped out. Same for heart rate, logs on really fast as well. Again, you've got your jog wheel here. It's dead easy to choose activities, get in to your settings. It's just a really well thought out watch and I absolutely love the jog wheel for just getting around this watch very, very quickly. Now, as you can see, it's a true multi-sport watch. Anything that isn't here, to be honest, you can add on anyway, but it gives you so much information. You can really get into those stats at the end of your exercise and delve deep into proper training and recovery too. And here we have it, the summit of Snowdon. Yes! Okay, so let's finish the activity. So this is what we did at Snowdon. So 7.76 miles, 5 hours 19 minutes, 3,061 feet of elevation. So here gives me recovery time, total activity time, calories burnt, gives me an elevation profile of what we did, gain and a loss, gives me my heart rate zones, average heart rate 102 beats per minute, max heart rate 162 beats per minute, gives my average speed as well, best mile time too, and a breakdown of the training load. So it gives me a nice lot of data. So here we have it. So 6.3 miles, 49 minutes, average mile 7 minutes 54. Little summary of the route that I did. Now I've got all my stats. Now I must say I've just put my height and weight in here, haven't put any other information in, but it gives you loads and loads of data. It's really good in a graphical format as well. Average heart rate 153, max 168. This is my heart rate as well. All my zones, obviously, if I can sort of tailor that as well. My power, cadence. It's absolutely great, and this is just by choosing the run function as well. So just like there, just click in there and then all your data's there. So it's absolutely brilliant. So as you can see, even though I've worn this watch a lot this year, it's looking great. Now, part of this is the sapphire glass. Again, I've had this on one of my Garmin's as well. This sapphire glass is unbelievable. It's really good. It's truly scratch resistant. You've also noticed there as well, if it's unlocked, it's touchscreen display as well, so you can swipe depending on what you got on your screens. Depends whether you can swipe up, down, but you can also swipe left or right depending on how you've set the watch up and what screens you're actually using at that time. So this watch is also a Bluetooth and Wi-Fi watch. It syncs via Bluetooth with the COROS app, really nice and quickly, no problems there. It also syncs through Wi-Fi nice and quick too. So this is the COROS app. You can see it's connected to my phone. This is just a summary screen, so it gives you a summary of everything there. You've got your activities where you can delve a little bit deeper into them, gives you all the information you require on that activity. Now you can also create routes on this too. So it's got all the mapping on here, which is absolutely great. And then you've got your profile. You can upload the software on the phone via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is obviously a lot quicker, so you can make sure your watch is always bang up to date. But it's just got so much information on here. It's absolutely brilliant. Of course, the app's free, found in the App Store. So the COROS Vertix 2 has obviously got lots of positives, but what are the negatives? Now let's start with the screen. There's some very nice GPS watches out there at the moment. The top end ones have got these lovely AMOLED screens, tons and tons of colour, loads and loads of detail. Just makes the 280 by 280 display seem very old. However, from my experience of those top end screens, the battery life just isn't very good for multi-day trips. It's really quite bad, and that is when GPS watches that use the more traditional displays really do excel. The other thing I don't like about it, as much as I love the jog wheel, I think it's absolutely superb, if you wear your watch on your left wrist, if you're like cycling or if you're scrambling, you can quite easily accidentally just hold the unlock button down, because it only takes a few seconds, and then you can actually start stopping your activity, which is really quite bad. I've done that a couple of times and it's a real annoyance. I've just got around it by wearing my watch on my other wrist, but it just feels a little bit strange changing wrists if you're used to wearing a watch a certain way. But overall, I think it's a superb watch, there's no doubt about it. You've got lots of professional athletes using this exact watch, loads of Olympians as well, so it's good enough for them, is going to be good enough for you. Now this retails at £599, so it's not a cheap GPS watch, but the amount of features and the quality of the watch and the strength of like the sensors that it's got in there as well, and a GPS signal, I really do think it's worth it. So I'll put the link in the description, check it out, but hope to see you adventuring soon. Cheers.